Thank you very much, everybody. Merci, Denis, pour cette aimable présentation. Et merci aussi pour ton travail, Charlene, sur ce projet si important pour nos deux pays. Thank you also. I just want to give a special thanks as well to the guy who kicked us off today, to our local Member of Parliament, Jeff Watson. Jeff, as all of us, was involved in some long parliamentary work the last couple of days, and as some of you know, it was particularly emotional for Jeff because he had some other engagements he would like to have been doing, including receiving his university degree from the University of Windsor. So we just want to congratulate him on that. Greetings to Governor Snyder, to Secretary LaHood, to Ambassador Jacobson and Ambassador Dewar, to Premier McGuinty, whose government also has an important role in this. Delighted that you could be here. Mayor Francis, as well to my other caucus colleagues, to Minister John Baird and the Member of Parliament Dave Van Kester, who both joined us today. And all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We've come here today with a very important announcement and a very important mission to accomplish. Nous allons lancer un projet visionnaire qui va créer des emplois et de la croissance tant au Canada qu'aux États-Unis. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes fiers d'annoncer un accord de principe pour construire le passage international tant attendu de la rivière Detroit. We shall launch a truly visionary project, one that will mean jobs and growth in both Canada and the United States. Today, Governor Snyder and I are proud to announce that we've reached an agreement to build the long-awaited Detroit River International Crossing. Ladies and gentlemen, I do a lot of announcements, as you know, but this is a really big one. This is a really big one. This is quite a large project, even for countries the size of the United States and Canada. So I want to tell you why we're building such a project, why we're building a new bridge, and of course what the larger context is. Pour résumer rapidement, ce nouveau pont, le deuxième sur la rivière Détroit, est un investissement dans l'avenir du commerce et du secteur manufacturier en Amérique du Nord. To put it in a nutshell, this new bridge, the second across the Detroit River, is an investment in the future of the North American economy, of North American trade, and of North American manufacturing. It's a sign of our determination to move forward during a difficult time in the global economy. And of course, it is a celebration of the deep friendship that exists between Canada and the United States. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you may know that last week I was in Europe. I was there for the Queen's Diamond Jubilee celebrations. But I also had the opportunity to discuss developments with British Prime Minister Cameron and French President Hollande. The risks to the global economy stemming from the Eurozone remain considerably elevated, with the capacity to affect all of us. They've also led in some quarters, as you know, to a debate about the merits of fiscal discipline versus growth. Of course, in Canada, we have chosen both. Under our Economic Action Plan, Canada has by far the lowest debt burden in the G7, and we're well on our way to balancing our budget by 2015. But Economic Action Plan 2012 also tackles other obstacles to growth by changing immigration processes, for example, making labor market reforms, regulatory reforms, technology reforms, and pursuing an ambitious trade agenda. C'est le commerce et plus précisément l'augmentation du commerce qui vient justifier ce que nous mettons en œuvre à notre frontière commune. And it's trade, more specifically increasing trade, that sets the context for what we're doing here today at our common border. That's why President Obama and I are working together on joint action plans to boost security, trade, and travel at our border crossings. And that's why this new bridge is such an important investment. America is Canada's biggest customer by far. Canada is also America's biggest market. This is not going to change, not in my lifetime, probably not in my children's. And so much of that business is done right across this river, right here. You know, Governor Snyder recently put it something like this, que près du tiers de l'économie canado-américaine repose sur l'Ontario, le Québec et les 8 États qui entourent les Grands Lacs. The governor basically noted that almost 1/3 of the Canada-US economy, the continental economy, is constituted in Ontario, Quebec, and the 8 Great Lakes states. 1/3, ladies and gentlemen. Once you hear that, it doesn't seem quite so remarkable that business worth $120 billion crossed this river last year. In fact, just upstream from where the Detroit River International Crossing is to be built stands the Ambassador Bridge, completed in 1929. The volume of trade over just that one bridge, is greater than the trade between the United States and Great Britain. These are impressive numbers. Very impressive numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Our mutual purpose then is to build on that success, to cast our nets where the fish are, so to speak. Once this second bridge is completed, congestion will be reduced, trade will be accelerated in both directions. Et cette capacité supplémentaire de franchir la frontière américaine rapidement va favoriser un genre d'investissement qui crée des emplois dans les entreprises tout au long du corridor Québec-Windsor. This extra capacity, this faster border crossing into the American heartland, will encourage the kind of investment that will create jobs in industries throughout the Windsor-Quebec City corridor and in the great state of Michigan as well, Governor. When the train comes in, everybody rides. So this is a great act of confidence in the future of the North American economy at a critical time. But one more thing. 200 ans après que la guerre de 1812 a éclaté, à l'endroit même où elle a éclaté, ce pont symbolisera également les 2 siècles de paix, de partenariat et de prospérité dont les Canadiens et les Américains en profitent. This bridge will also be a very timely and fitting statement of the friendship between our 2 great countries. For it was 200 years ago this month that the War of 1812, the last armed conflict between our 2 countries, was declared. Indeed, the first